Hi, this is a short video to show you how you do the initial assessment in Pitchago. You come to the screen that you have been provided from an invite from your accelerator, or you've clicked on pitchago.com. You put your first name in here, your last name, you put your email in here, you tick this box to confirm the terms of use and the privacy policy. After this, you're presented with the 16 questions that covers all the 16 business areas of Pitchago. And for each of these, you select the closest answer that fits your specific company. You move on to the next question and you go through this from the bottom to the end. As you can see, all of these questions have different alternatives. You should pick the one that you feel is closest to that describes your company's maturity in each of these areas. For each of the questions, you can also put in your reflections on the questions. So it's basically just for you to remember maybe some reflections and thought that you had. It could be that you feel like this question doesn't exactly follow, or describe the way your company is, but also it could be things that come to your mind that, oh, we should really be working on this. So it goes through, as you can see, all the various areas of your business: sales, marketing, competition, financials, organization, and so on and so forth. Now, the questions are very high level, but it will give us an idea of roughly where you are with your company at this stage. The last one is social impact. Now, having answered those questions, you will now need to describe the name of your company. And this is just a demo test company test.tech. The description of your company. We offer the best software to all people. The country that you're in, let's say we're in Canada. The city. If you're a first-time entrepreneur or not, say I am. When I started my company, maybe I started it just 3 years ago. The month when you started it, your business model is it business to business, business to consumer, consumer to government, consumer to business, or business to consumer, for instance, and so on. The customer segment is a small, medium enterprise, so it's an SMB type of business. And here you have a long list of different kinds of companies. Say it's a health tech company. The product stage that you're in, whether it's just an idea level, pre-product, we are at an MVP, minimal viable product. We have customers already out there, or we have actually launched a version 1 maybe. If you have launched a version 1, you have to put in traction, that we're seeing some user customers, but mainly freemium, or that we actually have customers with revenue. The growth rate, so we're seeing great traction right now. And if we have revenue then, in thousands of dollars, so say we have something like $100,000, million Swedish kroner, or 700,000 euros. How much of that is recurring, meaning how much of that money is coming in on a sort of month-by-month basis, unless people churn. How much money we're looking to raise? Say we're looking to raise between $0.5 to $1 million, and we're going to raise it next year, and we're going to do that in the second quarter of next year. Here you can also upload your pitch deck, which is to be recommended. That means that the investors or accelerators that you're working with can actually see your pitch deck as well. You can always replace it later on, update it if you like. And here you can also consent to receive information from Pitchago in general. With this information, the system now calculates your venture score, and 42% in this case, which means that we are now at seed level, reaching product market fit. So this score is based on how you answered all these questions and the data about your company. You can also see here now the summary of what that means, how much capital to raise, your pre-money valuation, and some general recommendations, what it means to be a seed company. Also, you can click on prerequisites to give you an idea of the age of the typical age of a startup at this level, the typical expected revenue run rate, the growth rate, the product stage, and also positive signals and red flags, things to look out for at this stage. You can also see that you have scored highly in social impact, your storytelling, and the megatrends. Areas need improvement is tech, financials, and marketing. But this is only based on the initial assessment. Here you can also see further developed advice, in this case for the business model. So you can read more about the business model, how important that is, and some questions that typically investors will ask you around business model. As you can see, there are additional business areas here. Now, if you want to go and open up and go deeper into each of these areas, you click here to get started, where basically says you can now do a deeper dive into your business. You can get tailored level up advice, you can do actionable tasks, and you can build a strategic action plan to close the gaps and be ready for investments. You also have access to around 6,000 investors. So to do that, you click get started, you will get an email, you confirm your email in your inbox, you set a password, and then you log in, and then you will get to the full dashboard where you can then do the freemium, which includes business areas of business model and founders. But you can then open up the whole platform and access everything, including the investor database. So thank you very much for listening, and best of luck.